Hi, it's Michael, and so today, uh, I was gonna make a video about painting, because that is my new hobby, but instead, I think I'll wait on that video for a different time, and instead, I am going to talk about an activity that I used to do a lot of, but haven't done in a really long time, and I did today semi spontaneously. So, if anyone knows me, I used to work at a summer camp in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and that was a really good time, but I was also definitely dealing with a lot of stuff then too. And anyone who knows me back then knows my situation and knows how hard I was going through it. Especially my friend Alex, who used to be a lifeguard there. Um, but, Alex, I gotta thank you so much for everything that you did for me that summer. And I think you know the activity I'm gonna be referring to. Um, when me and Alex would drive around, this one time we drove all the way to Olympia from Coeur d'Alene, and that was like almost 10 hours in the car, just me and him. Um, Along the way, we just screamed out the car window, and like we screamed along the highway, just madly screaming out the window, just everything that came to mind, just like everything that was bothering us, everything that we felt, everything that was making us sad, and it just was like, whew, I got that out of my system. This activity eventually transformed into an activity that I did with my kids at summer camp, where I would take them and some other counselors, and we would hike up to this really high ridge on campus, at the camp, and it was about like a mile of hiking or so. And me, the kids, and whoever else was with us, we would just yell at the lake, uh, just just yell for like 5 or so minutes, and just try to get everything out of our system, because like camp can be really fun, and camp is really fun, but it's also just like sometimes you just feel trapped there. Sometimes you just feel trapped, and like there are things that are going on, and that you just need to get out of your system. And so today, while I was painting, I set down my paints, and I was in the Sea Home Arboretum over here in Bellingham, next to Western. And I was there, and I looked around. No one seemed to be around. I didn't hear anyone, and I just screamed towards the bay, which, if anyone knows, that's like towards the direction of where campus is and where downtown is. So if you're watching this and you heard some dude just screaming in the arboretum, that was probably me, and I'm sorry if you heard that, because that probably would have freaked you out. um, but yeah, like after doing that, I just feel so good, and I feel like I got something out of my system that I had just been keeping down for so long. And if anyone really knows me, they know I tend to bottle up my emotions, like pretty much until they blow up. And when they do blow up, they tend to leave in like the most terrible way possible, whether that's lashing out at someone, or I decide to make a stupid decision. My emotions just, yeah, like I don't handle I don't handle it very well. Like if you know me, I'm a pretty laid back person. It's hard to make me upset, but that's just because I've gotten really good at bottling up my emotions. And like sometimes you can't deal with something in the moment, but I didn't deal with my feelings for what, maybe like 8 or 9 months, and they manifested themselves in a way that just ended up just making me feel worse. And one of the things that I really suggest is, if you have a problem, maybe even if you can't deal with it in the moment, deal with it as soon as you can, and don't bottle up your emotions. And so that's the lesson I took away from today. So yeah, today what Michael did was yell at Bellingham Bay from the top of the observation tower in Seaholm Arboretum next to Western. Yeah.